is how hard she works. She works all the time, even late at night when she should probably be in bed getting sleep.
I appreciate that she's a good homemaker. She also is a very spiritual woman, and overall,
just the way that she constantly takes care of me and my kids. She's very supportive. Never have to ask her for much because she seems to always know what to do to take care of
I think
us.
the thing I appreciate the most is going to be the fact that she sets goals and she at least doesn't stop until she achieves them or finds out that it's just not something that she's going to be able to achieve for whatever reason, or that God stops her.
Man, she really takes care of me. She's a terrific cook. She went from probably being able to burn water to being a terrific cook. That's kind of a maybe small thing to some people, but it kind of means a lot to me. So I rarely have to touch a dish.
I have to say it. She is a wonderful mother. There's so many other things I appreciate about her, though. The way she's always thinking of fun stuff for us to do as a family. The way she always knows where everything is in the house. She's insanely creative. She loves strange and quirky things that I do. I love the way she sings. The way she's always up for doing things no matter how tired or how busy. I appreciate her work ethic, her dedication to her job and her workplace and her coworkers. I really appreciate that she's frugal with money.
That she's a caring, loving mother. She's a spiritual guy when I'm not around. And that's pretty much one of the things I appreciate much about her.
I guess I appreciate the most about her. She has such a giving heart. No matter, she's always looking to my needs, the kids' needs. She most of the time just doesn't look to herself, which, I just love her for that, and constantly looking for ways to do things better.
I really appreciate all the sacrifices she's made for me and the kids, and just on a daily basis, everything she does.
This is puts family first. I really don't think there's anything that she would put more important over us.
Is she fixes supper all the time. She will work for hours in the kitchen just to make a meal.
I would say just being there for me in the hard times, just that's pretty much it. Just on some of my worst days or whatever, she's always been there for me and just comforted me and telling me that everything's gonna be okay and that there's purpose for everything. So.
She's always looking for ways to save us money. We're always on a budget. Man, she's good at a little bit of everything. She just takes care of me, the kiddo, the budget. All I have to do is go out and work and help around the house, and that's
She always asks me how my day is when I come home.
I think she laughs. When I can get her to laugh, I know that she is kind of on the same wavelength as me.
When I come home, she's there smiling. Kids are all over the place, happy and hugging. And I guess that what brings me the most joy is just coming home from work, seeing her that she's happy, and that just brings me the most joy.
She makes my lunch every day. She does. Every day I go to work, I've got lunch, and I know it. Whether I forget to bring it to work, and then one day I forgot it, and she drove it all the way up to work.
Probably taking care of our kids. To me, as a husband, as a father, our children that we've got are really important to us. Took us a while before we had them. So just the way she loves them and takes care of them, and me in our house as a stay-at-home mom. She does a great job and just shows that she loves us.
Tricia is a pretty tough nut to crack, and so when she opens up and actually trusts me with deep feelings or deep, hidden away, difficult to deal with stuff, it makes me feel loved. It makes me feel like I'm probably uniquely one of the only people in the world that is hearing her say what she's saying at that time.
I guess for months now, she's been putting little gifts like under my pillow, and so it's kind of like a exciting thing to go to bed because then I can look under my pillow and see if there's anything there. Also disappointing on days when there's nothing there, but I mean it's really funny. It's been like anything from like an almond joy to one day last week I had a walk, and that was really fun.
She's very conscious about what she and I teach the girls and making sure that we set really good examples for them.
She's a great mother. What I appreciate most about her is, she takes really good care of the kids, and it's always kids first and her second. So.
Her patience. Again, stay-at-home mom. She's got the kids all the time, and she just shows them a lot of patience, and a lot of love, and works with them, and just how much I've seen them grow and learn with her has been great.
She sometimes has to take the role of both mother and father to be loving us, also to be a disciplinarian sometimes.
She does a great job of having patience with the kids when they're just being quirky and being mean, crying all the time. She takes care of them. Sometimes I can't stand the crying, but she jumps right in there, takes care of it, no questions asked.
I think it's just to see how she interacts. She is a mother, but at the same time she does have kind of a friend level because Kaylin can get her into that whole arguing match and all that, and it's hilarious to watch. But I mean, just the connection she has and the devotion she has to that particular job.
Absolutely fanatical about our son Tanner. She's always, reading articles, kind of keeping up with his development, keeping up with, what he eats every day, making sure that I feed him what he's supposed to eat every day. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's dozens and dozens of different things. She's always, I kind of make fun of her, she's always worried about something, she's always planning ahead. She's more ready with him than probably I'll ever be, but yeah, that's...
Well, again, it goes into the sacrifice that she makes for the kids. She's constantly working to give them a basis to grow on. We're always working with their education and just all the time.
As a mother, there is no better mother. There is no better mother for my daughter. She, this is Payson's room, and this is where Jennifer lives whenever Payson's here, and there's not a need unmet, and there's not a want that's not considered.
Is that she always cleans out the dishwasher, even when it's pretty much my job to do, but she is always cleaning it out, probably because I'm forgetting and not doing it soon enough.
The dishes, I always complain about the dishes, but she does do them. Honestly, she does a lot. A lot, probably than most wives do. I've been around a lot of other couples, but she does a lot of work around the house, and just I don't think she thinks that I appreciate it, but I do.
Wow.
She might be on it. That I noticed that when she talks, she'll use her hand when she's trying to get a point across.
Okay.
And she
I
constantly
think
does
a lot of the stuff she does for Sydney, she probably maybe doesn't think that I notice, which is good. It means she's doing those things because she wants to and not because she's trying to somehow get my attention or affection through it. But honestly, all those things I've said above, all the things I appreciate about her, I would say there's a lot of those things she doesn't realize I notice.
She always makes sure to catch up on dishes or housework around there while I'm gone, and she thinks sometimes I don't pay attention.
I think she hopes that I won't notice when she wears her shoes right inside the kitchen. She tries to get by with it, and I'm fanatical about it for some reason, and we always joke back and forth about that. It doesn't usually turn into an argument, but she tries to get by me on that, and that's probably the biggest thing. I don't think there's anything she tries to get by that I don't know of or whatever. So
I know when the laundry's done, the underwear doesn't just magically hop into that drawer. Next question, please.
One quirky thing that she does is she pretty much every night before we go to bed, she has to go in and peek in on both girls, even at the risk of waking them up.
She snores at night. She doesn't think she does. And she tells me she doesn't, but she does.
I can tell you she hates surprises, but loves surprises. If she knows anything that's coming her way, she'll ride you about it.
A lot of talking with her hands again that I pick on her a little bit about that.
Here's an interesting one. When we're sitting on the couch together, if her legs are laying across my lap, she'll lift her leg up if her pant leg has pulled back and ask me. She didn't have to ask me anymore. She hasn't had to ask me for years, but I know if she's laying with her feet across my lap, she lifts her leg up, she's wanting me to pull her pant leg down to kind of even those pants out.
Well, right now that she's pregnant, she just forgets stuff all the time. It's funny because she's so organized and all that, and now, you know, especially with Kaylin and with the hormones and all that, she just kind of is.
She has to have the dishwasher loaded a certain way. I can't load the dishwasher right. I have to run it without her knowing
When
it.
she is really tired, she'll play with her hair, so that's a good sign, though, she's getting sleepy.
Well, the quirky thing that Mary does the most is when you go out to eat, most of the time she's a quiet person. She gets a hold of caffeine, she talks really a lot, really fast.
Ever since Basin's been born, backwards says she things occasionally. And then she gets mad and kind of catches herself. But
She's very supportive in everything that I do. She sometimes has more faith in me than I have in myself, and she's just very
I
supportive.
think just that she's got a big heart, you know, not only for me and for the kids or whatever, but, you know, she's a nurse, so she takes care of a lot of other people's kids. And the thing that really gets me the most is that she's very spiritual. She's actually the one that led me to come to church.
Man, there's a lot. So I love how she takes care of us. I love her patience. I love her dedication to her relationship with God. And I think that helps her just take care of us. And she always puts everyone else above her. Especially with me and the kids, and she always kind of puts herself in the back of the line and sacrifices.
What I love most about her probably would be her fierce loyalty to me, to Sydney, to us as a family, to her workplace, sports teams. I mean, the girl is loyal.
Well, I see a lot of women in my day-to-day life just working in a warehouse, and I've mentioned this to her before, but it's that she is who she is, and it's somebody that's respectable and somebody you can be proud of, and that she's not like many of the women that I see on a daily basis.
She is, you know, maybe at least in a tie, you know, as far as caring wise, at least, you know, as much or more than like my own mother. I mean, she is just terrific with Tanner, you know, great with me. She just
the
cares.
dedication she has to me and the kids, I think is.
I would say I love her the most about constantly her forgiveness for me. When I fail, when I don't meet up to the measurements of being a true spiritual leader, as a father, as a husband, she's very forgiving and is always is willing to give up control of things in the household to let me try to take control of things. So she's been a great partner.
She's a very family-oriented person. She loves family.
She really cares more now than ever. She's really been trying to show that, and that's really important because a lot of times, especially after kids are born, it just seems like the child is the focus. And my wife strives to show me every day that she loves me too.
She is great at Devin's great at picturesque moments. She loves keeping her camera around so that she can take pictures and document our lives and our kids'
just
lives.
Some of the stuff that I would just get upset and just be like, oh my gosh, you know, she can just not really blow off, but just, you know, just let it go so easy. And it's, to me, that's amazing that someone can do that.
That's her ability to hold stuff together. Again, it kind of goes back to patience. She's always got the ability to keep everything together. I don't That's roughly her plate.
I think it's her ability to organize and also teach, even though I think she doesn't realize that she can teach well. But just the way she works in the MOPS group and how things seem to come together. And I think it's definitely
that kind of goes back to the cooking thing. I could probably burn water. I can make a mean bowl of cereal, sandwich, and pancakes. That might be it. She can pretty much make anything that she can find a recipe for terrific the first time.
Math. She does all the budgeting. I have no patience for her.
Really good at saving money. If that's she.
Yeah, that's
She
huge.
knows how to budget. Keeps it going. She can organize anything. She's a very good organizer about getting people together. And
She's very good with computer knowledge, technology knowledge, and she doesn't let that secret out too much. But she's very good with
Talents.
that.
Laundry, cooking, cleaning. No, she's not afraid to have fun and act goofy and silly. I don't know if that's really a talent, but that's something I really love and appreciate.
I think Devin's spiritual gift is probably compassion and patience. She is forever patient with me and with the girls. She rarely loses her temper, and she's very compassionate. She's always, looking for ways to show the girls and me that she cares.
As far as that goes, I mean, she's ministered to me. I come from a family who didn't go to church. We went like maybe Christmas and Easter, and we actually, when we started dating or whatever, she told me that she was going to church, and then if I wanted to see her, I had to come to church. So that's actually how I started going to church. And to me, that's the gift that she gave me was, me knowing Christ, our Lord and Savior. So to me, that's probably her most spiritual gift that she gave to me.
It would definitely be giving. She's a very giving heart. It's constantly looking for people to give to and ways to serve.
And probably keep people in check. I guess everybody needs to be put in their place sometimes. That's one of her things. She's a terrific influence.
I would have to say service, which I guess falls on not hospitality, but just serving. I think it's just bred in her. Her mom is this way as well. It just never bothers her to give time or her talents or money, and she just doesn't think about those things. Like I said, she is frugal with money, but when somebody needs help, she comes and asks me, which is awesome because I deal with the money. But in her mind, there's never a thought of, well, you want money, so I don't know about that. I might need to go buy a pair of shoes or something. She doesn't think that way. It's just, you need money. What can we do to help? You need my time. You need me to help you do something. I'm here. She just doesn't think. She puts herself last in that a lot.
Well, she keeps me on the straight and narrow. She has the ability to bring God into it. Anything that's happening in the news or any topical event, just kind of shows how God is relevant to that, and it kind of show that to me.
Okay. Again, I think it would be teaching and caring for others. I don't know, that may not be technical spiritual gifts, but are things that I've seen her do. Just some leadership qualities there.
It's got to be patience.
Her love for God first and foremost, and then her love for her family.
Definitely compassion and nurturing.
Well, she would love for me to just come in and tell her that I love her and give her a big hug. And probably one of her most favorite things that I don't do nearly enough, if you ask her, is she loves a good foot rub.
A loving word, some kindness, maybe telling her everything's going to be okay. And, sometimes taking the kids because they sometimes don't help the matter. But
Bring her ice cream. Just be there for her and just tell her I appreciate her and I love her and I see the great job that she does.
That everything is okay, and don't be overwhelmed. And then biggest thing I can do is take the kids and let her go for a run or something.
Okay.
That usually takes care of her.
It seems like she just needs to hear that everything's going to be okay.
Most of the time it's just take the kids, let her have time to herself, give her time to read her Bible, pray a little bit. Usually that helps out a lot. Sometimes it's just we need to get out and go on a date night. That helps out a lot too, just time alone from the kids.
You know, she appreciates on those kinds of days just any kind of help, you know, hug, just a little time to hang out. Maybe if Tanner's taking a nap, or, you know, maybe if the week's been rough, we try to like go out, have a little date time. I think just like me and her time, she enjoys that. Of course, I enjoy that too. And just maybe, you know, a little pampering here and there.
It's likely that I'm just there for her, supporting her, behind her in some way, shape, or form. It's probably not that simple. It's more, I don't even know if it's something she needs to hear. She just needs to know that I'm there, I'm behind her, and I support her and love
how
her.
she's doing, that I love her, and to pretty much pick up anything that she had left off for today.
That she probably just wants a hug, wants me to sit on the couch next to her and just talk to her about her day. And
I don't really use pickup lines, but if I were to use one on Devin, it would be, "Are you sore from that fall? Because you had to fall straight from heaven."
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
I don't think we ever had a favorite pickup line.
Well, she's from Tennessee, so, you know, hey, you're the only 10 I see.
I don't know, neither one of us really had to use pickup lines, or wanted to use pickup lines or whatever. It might be how you do, and I don't know.
I guess I have to go with the one that got her, and that was me and my friend were in here earlier today, and we were looking at this watch, and I was wondering if you could show it to me. She'll explain that one to you.
I'm such a cool guy. I didn't really need a pickup line for my wife.
I had no game. With me and Trisha, I showed up to eat dinner and just acted like myself, which may have been a bit of a wager. But she liked me.
Every time I
That
jokingly
was cool.
say something like, "Hey babe, who's your daddy?" there's no hesitation. She emphatically, immediately, right then and there, responds with, "John Mark Reed."
Hannah, I love you very much. You're my heart and soul. Without you, I don't think I'd be where I'm at today. I appreciate everything you do. You're a great wife, a great mother, and a great homemaker, and I love you very much.
Kim, I love you. You're a great mother to our kids, and a wonderful spouse to me. You do a great job here with the kids during MOPS and stuff, and I hope you like this message. I love you.
Rashonda, just want you to know that I love you. I appreciate everything you do for us. You're the best wife and mother that I could ask for, myself and for Alexia and Amaya. And just thank you for everything you do.
Amanda, it's been a great time being your husband, having you as my wife, and just probably more than you know. Appreciate everything you do, and appreciate everything you do for Tanner, and glad you've been able to be a mostly stay-at-home mom, and just thank you and love you very much.
Hey Mary, I'm really grateful for what you do at home. As a wife, you respect and you fulfill the model of a Proverbs 31 wife. I'm very proud of you, and I can't wait to see what God has planned for us in the future.
And thanks for everything throughout the years and your dedication to me and the family and all the sacrifices you make. And we love you very much.
After I used that corny pickup line, things changed in my life. I didn't realize how much they would change. And it sounds awful, but if I did know at the time how much they were going to change, I probably would have never even gone in there and said that to you. But I'm really glad that I did, because the things that changed were things that I needed to change to be who it is that God made me to be. I love you.
Jennifer, I hope none of this embarrasses you. It was just kind of fun and funny, and just as honestly how I feel. So I hope that it does make you smile. Hope that it does make your day. And I meant everything that I said. It's very obvious that you love me and our daughter, and thank you and love you for it.